this is gonna be an investigation with an investigation. This is gonna be a campaign that I'm not sure that you guys are gonna have a lot of fighting going on. There's definitely gonna be a good chance to go crazy, like usual.
Like in every other.
But you know there's really not that many enemies on this, and the enemies that you're gonna find are gonna be, I want to say they're gonna be enemies that you're just going to do something stupid to get them, because they're not there, meaning like they have to be enemies that you're gonna be summoning, or that you screw something up that ends up summoning an enemy or something like that. Otherwise, this campaign is totally not geared to have enemies at all.
That's funny you say that because the character I'm picking has horrible luck, and I feel like that might be a factor.
Well, you're still gonna need to do other roles.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's actually oddly coincidental because that's the exact character that I picked would be perfect for that kind of campaign.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. I couldn't remember very well last time if I put a synopsis of the story or not. I think I did, but then
Yeah,
You heavily hinted that it's going to be a investigation heavy
yep,
the investigation campaign,
yep.
and you also heavily hinted that having being good stats when it comes to knowledge would be preferable.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely. All right, so I guess I'm gonna let you guys choose what city in the U.S. would like to start in. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference what city you start. That's why I'm allowing you to choose instead of just forcing you to be there. It will be, obviously, you both will be in the same place, so you guys feel free to choose.
That is
you have
a
any
terrible mistake,
preferences?
my friend, because there are so many towns and cities in USA that have names that are literally just as a dick joke.
Well,
Jokes based on sex. There's literally a town called Doggy.
there is.
There is town called Ejaculation. I am not joking.
No, I know there's some weird names, but in any case, I mean, I'm just giving you the choice to choose. If you don't want to choose, I can choose for you. It doesn't matter. Fine. Let's start on Erie, Indiana. So, and I got that back from the '90s show. Erie was a '90s show, I think. But anyway, so you guys are typical people in the town. You may or may not have any knowledge of the occult. That's really besides the point at this moment. However, as your days go by, you continue with your regular routine all the time, whether it is you go to work or whatever it is that you do during your day as you're a typical person. However, you start noticing that all of a sudden there are disappearances happening. And at first, it's like, you hear on the radio, and then, maybe on the newspaper. And pretty much I'm gonna give you some information of what's gonna happen in the course of, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. And then at that point, you guys can figure it out what you want to do. So, during the first 2 weeks, or during those 2 weeks, a lot of people are disappearing. The first week, not a lot of people, I should say, a lot of children are disappearing. So what happens is, you notice, then the radio starts, the radio, the newspaper, every day. Well, I shouldn't say every day. Most days, there's a disappearance, especially at a place like Erie, Indiana. I'm sure that it's got some days that the weather is kind of crazy. So during the second week, it is known, or I mean, you can roll intelligence. Let's see if you can roll a pattern real quick, and I will give you that. Okay. So after hearing everything, and kind of seeing what happened the day before and during the previous days, you have noticed that the disappearances seem to happen every time it rains. It's almost like it rains, and it gotten to the point that you can probably call it. You can be like, I bet you somebody's gonna disappear, and bam! The moment that the next day, let's say for example, a disappearance is reported. So by the time that you guys have control of your characters, you realize that this is happening all across the country. So what would you like to do? And at this point, let's say, for example, that maybe some sort of family member of yours disappeared, or some sort of, maybe the child of a very close friend, very close family member, or your own daughter, son, whatever, disappeared.
Matthew doesn't really have a family nearby that could go missing, but he's a writer, or in other words, too curious for his own good. So he would definitely go to investigate just for the sake of investigation.
Okay,
Funny.
so
Which
if you
is
want to
why
look
it's
into things due to the
especially-
fact that other kids are disappearing, that's fine.
Yeah.
My guy actually, he studies like strange things, and like, so he's probably more interested in kind of like where Matthew's at. So that's funny that he says that. To make things easier, why don't just say that we're teamed up somehow? Just
So-
Yeah, I mean, if they're both too curious for their own good, they would definitely be spending too much time chatting with each other.
So let me
Do you know
tell
how
you.
hard it is to find someone who's weird enough?
So let me give you a little bit of information right now. Right now, you guys are in 1926. You're in full-blown prohibition right now. What else? Like I said, this seems to be happening across the nation. What you know based on this is pretty much the common knowledge, which by now it is known that Nobody can find any ransom notes or anything like that. It's not like somebody's going in there and taking the child, maybe kidnapping them or whatever. Nobody's seeing anybody walking anywhere
Is it only
and leaving with
is it
a
only
child.
one child at a time, like per city or something, or is it
No.
just like a random number of children?
A random number.
Okay.
There's not a. There's not. It's not like one child disappears, but at the same time, it's not always the same number. It's just somebody ends up disappearing.
And it only happens when it rains.
Apparently, it was reported by everybody that their children seems to be vanishing during stormy nights. Some people have reported that a Yule Lantern chant has happened right before their child disappeared. Like some sort of chorus echoing a melody.
That is not good.
Well, first things first, you want to go check out the library, see if maybe there's like a fairy tale or something that can point us in a direction? Because I don't know if we're gonna find anything else. Like,
I'd actually prefer to go and inquire with either a police officer or a member of the family of one of the missing children. I mean, police officer will probably tell us to to go to hell or go fuck ourselves, and family members will probably try to shoot us in the face with a carefully chosen weapon. Probably of the high caliber one.
or they might not have any information
Most likely.
of use.
All right. So,
So,
what do you guys
Church?
want
Maybe at the church. Think they'd have any divine?
church. Has there been any disappearances around the church? Around the churches?
Yeah, like
to do? The disappearances are just happening randomly everywhere. And let me just say that just because it rains and there's a child doesn't necessarily mean that that child will forcibly disappear. It's just randomly happening everywhere, and there's really no way to tell if a particular child will disappear or not.
Matthew, how lucky are you?
So it's not like you
Not
can.
much.
It's not like you can. It's not like. It's not either like you can grab a child and you can just put him in the living room and wait till it rains and continue
Just watch
watching
him.
it to see what happens. Don't work that way.
No, we get it.
Because while
Yeah,
it might
gotcha.
happen, it may not happen at all either.
Yeah. I suggest the library. I think that would be the best stepping stone.
I mean, if there's a possibility something like this already happened, and there might be something we can dig up there, then yes, I'd agree. Maybe we can find something. At least if there is something historically.
Alright, well, let's go there.
I mean, the town we're in, is it a small town or relatively big?
Erie, Indiana.
Erie, Indiana is definitely not a big town at all. Erie, Indiana is it's very small.
Okay, a bit of metagaming. What's your use library?
Uh,
Yeah, Erie, Indiana is like very small. It's like, I mean, yeah, actually nowadays probably it's two because considering a lot of people were moving up north right after, I mean, right south right after COVID, chances are that it got even smaller.
Uh,
So I'm gonna change that.
library use. Because if exactly this already happened in the we might be able to find the informations in either in a library, or if we ask 1920s, usually people of the cloth, the priests knew a lot about lores of small towns. So maybe we can ask there. Unlikely, but
well, we
maybe.
can start. What if we start with the library? We can find something that maybe can direct our questions, and then we can go to them so that we actually have like good questions to get from them. Because right
That's
now,
a possibility.
I have no clue where we would even start. I feel like if we were able to find a base, we would be able to ask more effective questions.
I see. So
Unless you really don't want to go to the library, like if you want to just go to.
No, visiting library is a good starting point for investigations in the 1920s when we investigate something weird. So I suppose we can go there,
Yeah, let's go to the library.
ask for oldest books containing information about events as far back as they can go.
Yeah, maybe throw in some fairy tales that might help us.
Local folklore and such, yeah. It's a big maybe, but better than nothing.
Yep. All right, Mega, we're going to the library.
all right, perfect. Very wise decision. All right, so you guys arrive at the library. The library is, nowadays is actually very, very dreadful, very quiet, and not as cheerful as once could have been. At least at some point, maybe you had here and there some parents bringing their children to maybe grab some books and practice reading and stuff. But nowadays, most parents are really scared to leave their kids anywhere, for that matter. Not to mention that they, in some cases, they don't even want to lose sight of their kids, especially during the stormy days. So, however, there's the time too that somebody might have had a kid at their house and they might have gone to the bathroom, and then when coming out, the kid's not there anymore. So, I mean, we're talking about something that will take minutes or seconds to happen, not.
And they're breaking into houses and like leaving no trace or nothing.
Well, I mean, One would think that they are breaking, yes. Otherwise, where would someone go? Somebody has to get out of the house somehow. Will be the most logical decision. I mean, suspicion. But
Yeah.
yeah, sure. So you arrive at the library, and people at the library. You see different people over there at the library. I want to say that most people, they're probably looking for the same thing. Answers about those questions. A lot of people have started to leave the country too at this point, due to the fact that in other countries doesn't seem to be happening. And considering that you are in Indiana, a lot of people are hailing to Canada. Somehow in Canada, kids are not disappearing. But over there in the library, granted that the atmosphere is definitely not the happiest. You pretty much got your mission, which is you're definitely set into finding something about what you're looking for. So go ahead and roll library use.
Oh,
All right.
we're doing good so far.
Yeah.
All right. So let's figure out what kind of books. Where are my? Oh, there we go. For a moment, I thought that. All right. You will locate that and that. Those two books. And I'm going to give you some specific information. Give me just a second. You find information. I mean, the first book is just a book that I gotta give you something for passing that roll. It may not have anything to do related to it. The second, but you know what? I'm gonna give you a spell. Go ahead and both of you go ahead and roll a 1d3. Might as well. I'm gonna give you both a spell.
1D?
1d3. 3. Okay, 1,
1.
2.
Oh. What? That one is a bit too weird. Who got which spell? Or can we just
You
go and
okay?
learn
So the
both?
first one that whoever rolled a 1 has the attack spell. Whoever rolls a 2 gets the second spell.
Yeah, okay.
So Red Wolf gets to contact the spirits of the dead, provided that he reads the book and learns the spell, which is gonna take 1d6 weeks for both of you.
I mean, we're not really in a rush.
Well,
Yeah, there's tons of kids. Oh, sweet. 1 week? That's not bad.
I mean, you're not in a rush. Kids are disappearing
I mean,
every time it rains.
What's the
so
forecast? What's the forecast looking like?
I would say you're kind
Yeah,
of
that's
in a
actually a good
rush.
question.
I mean, maybe not for yourself if you don't have any kids, but I'm pretty sure somebody else will be extremely happy if you manage to figure it out and stop their kids
but-
from disappearing.
But if their kid's dead, I can just help the parents get in contact.
Just you know what? Your kid just disappear. It's fine. Just make another
Yeah,
one.
here,
You'll
they're,
be okay.
they're right here. You can talk to them.
Just make another one. You can make many. You still got the factory
Yeah.
going, man.
You did it once.
I mean,
boys.
technically speaking, we are investigating this on our own accord, not because we want to be heroes or something like that,
No, I never said.
but because
Yeah.
we are curious.
That's true. Oh.
So we're not really in a rush. Like, at all. And if this is going to help, and if reading these will help us complete our goal, I don't see why we wouldn't take time to read. And
So,
if
no, you will
weather
definitely start.
forecast isn't too rainy, I don't see why we couldn't take time to pre, to do proper research.
Well, you are doing the research right now. All I'm just telling you is that, if you're gonna look into solving this, obviously there is a little bit of a haste, of a rush that you have, because the longer you just wait, there's always raining or storming somewhere.
Yeah.
And the U.S. is fairly
Yeah,
big,
and
so it's kind of rough, especially if you know that there's something that you can do about it, or you're hoping to do something about it. That I'm sure is going to be in the back of your mind. That also depends on the type of character you're playing to. If your character just doesn't care, it's all good. If somebody like Edward probably wouldn't give a crap. He'll want to figure out what's going on just because he'll probably want that power for himself, not because he's really care about the children disappearing. Versus somebody else, they may be really, really worried about the common good, and therefore they will want the children not disappearing, nothing happen to the children, and the parents to be happy with their kids. But
okay, yeah.
with that being
Listen.
said, on the book,
Matthew,
yeah, Dull Chance, that book comes with a little bit of information. That book speaks about a decaying monastery located in Vermont. This book is in a place called Grand Island. It's we're pretty much the same island where the state park is. But it's inside of the Grand Island. And the book, let me just a second, so I can give you the information. So this monastery has been abandoned since the 1700s. And it gives a story as to how beneath the monastery there is a very strange person, and you can see the drawing. It seems to be a person with one eye only instead of two eyes, but now because one of their eyes has gone bad, but the person only having one eye in the center. There's many different symbols carved into the walls. You're more than welcome to run a history check if you have any history, or if you have Cthulhu mythos, you can run that too.
No Cthulhu mythos unless you want to give us some of it for free.
Nope.
But history, I think I have that.
You can. Okay, if you have that, great. Otherwise, do any of you have any specific language?
My own.
Other than English? Just English? Go ahead and roll your luck, see if this is in English.
I have a bit of Latin and Arabic.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so
Not English.
go ahead and roll your Latin and your Arabic. So by rolling your history, you managed to...
What?
What?
Tell me everything.
So... God. So yeah, this seems to be... You kind of figured out that this is talking about something, really back in time, like way back in the 1700s. And after reading the... there seems to be a fragment that seems to be handwritten. And you translate it, and it seems to be written by somebody named Thorn. And he says, it's a hymn, not a hymn as a he, but a hymn as in a song hymn.
Religious song.
Yeah. So it says, to the maw above, we feed the light that walks. It speaks of Ilag Ran, not run, but ran. A forgotten deity said that to feast not on flesh, but on the concept of innocence itself. You also seem to see in the same book images of other scriptures that they seem to be referencing some sort of celestial threshold that seems to open during this hymn that apparently is called Chorus of Thunder. And it speaks as to storms that can be identified not by the lightning but by rhythmic pulses from beyond the stars.
So essentially, it's talking about storms being gateways / portals to another location, powered by children? Question mark?
I'm not sure that they're powered by children, but yeah, I mean, sort of. They're kidnapping children.
The structural energy. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah. I mean, called the more innocent and pure something is, the more power it gives. So it makes sense in fucked up way.
Yeah.
uh,
Actually, with hearing all of that, could I roll on a cult to see if there was like any other like knowledge if there's like how big this is, like, or if it's
How big
a
what is?
well-known thing, like if the thing is happening across the country, like is it one person doing like the thing, or if it's like a lot of people working together? Like are there cults that
Unfortunately, you have no knowledge on that. There's really nothing. There's really nothing. Obviously, whatever's causing it may not necessarily be a person per se. It could be. I mean, they were talking about a guy with one eye, but then again, you're not. You don't have any other details based on that. Based on that. I should say other than that.
okay. So, monastery in Vermont.
possibly.
And what was
It's
the hint
definitely
to the Ma?
So I can.
yeah.
So this is what the hymn says. Hold on. I'm gonna paste it over there. That way you.
Oh, perfect.
You also got a name. This is the name that you got. When you find the information, it says that this is the name of the deity that you found. The song is talking about.
Yagna, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is the guy that, or what is that is the thing, I guess, that doesn't feed on flesh, but on innocence itself.
We need to get the most corrupt and sinful entity that we can find and sacrifice to that thing. I mean, if it's so obsessed with things that are pure, why do you have a feeling that something that's completely twisted and corrupted will act like a poison to him?
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring it with you, or how's that gonna work?
I mean, we could probably buy him from a prison.
Yeah, but the guy, he only take whoever it is, it takes little girls. Like, there's no rhyme or reason
Kids.
to it.
No, kids, boys and girls.
Oh, just boys and girls. Okay.
Yeah, it's just looking for innocence. So, it's probably looking for small, young children.
Why don't we get one of the little people and pay them to trick it?
I mean, if this was after World War II, I'd say we. This is off the record. If this was after World War II, I'd say we'd go after to grab a few members of Hitler's SS and use them as a way to give that guy poisoning. That thing poisoning.
You know, there's a solution here. What if we destroy their innocence?
I mean, if we were playing Edward, he would probably very literally, if Edward was still here, he'd probably very literally enter into the maw just to see what's on the other side.
Well, you also have to figure it out if the mall will open for somebody like Edward.
Edward's pure.
Edward was not
Your
pure.
madness.
He's purely insane.
Edward
See?
had
He was
zero
pure.
innocence whatsoever. None.
I mean,
If anything,
you're not wrong.
his level of innocence was negative.
Maybe if a god looked towards Edward, he would turn away in an instant to puke.
Exactly. So, alright.
Edward was pure corruption and madness.
Pretty much, yeah. I
think
will agree
even
with that
Cthulhu
statement.
wouldn't want to eat him.
But, so now that we figure that out, what do you guys want to do?
Did you still want to go talk to someone from a church? Maybe they can tell us more about the monastery.
I mean,
If they
how
know
far
that.
is monastery from our location?
Well, you guys are in Erie, Indiana, and you gotta go. I mean, this place is in Vermont.
1,000 to 1,500 miles.
So you are.
Yeah, I don't think they
You're
will know
quite a way
anything
away.
about.
Let's see, Erie. Let's see.
If you take train, it would take us about a week to get there.
I mean, I have a truck.
It will still take us a bit over a week, so
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to,
Hey.
if you want to drive, I
As
can read
long
my
as I don't-
notebook.
Exactly. I wanted to suggest just you go read, I'll drive. I cannot drive some insane maneuverability, but I should be able to drive in a straight line.
Yeah, you guys are about between 827 and 845 miles away, give or take. And driving with nowadays technology, right? It says that will take you about 14 hours, anywhere between 13 and 14. So I want to say that, with 1920s technology, as fast as those vehicles can go, you can probably get there, I want to say, 15, 16 hours?
A lot longer. Just
Yeah,
a
because
second.
the road systems weren't developed like they were. Like they didn't develop the highways until like
Yep.
World War II, right?
Yeah, the okay, the speed of a truck, you said that you have a truck was ranging between 20 to 40 miles per hour.
That's it.
So let's say that it averages in 30s. But
So probably 24
outside
hours.
of major towns, most roads in USA at that period of time were made out of either were either just dirt or cobblestone. So driving at any higher speed or longer periods of time was impractical. Like the trip that would take, I know this from history of my own country, a trip that would normally take today would take 8 hours, it used to take 4 days with a car.
Well, yeah, I mean, vehicles were not,
So
that good in technology. Gas used to not last as long.
yeah, so it would take 7 to 8 days if we carry necessary fuel, sleep in the truck, and nothing happens. So no break, no malfunctions, no nothing. 6 days, if not more, would take at minimum. And that's if our luck holds up.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can also try to steal a plane or rent a plane if you can afford it.
No.
Uh,
No.
I mean,
I got 45 credit rating.
that's where
My
the
credit
stealing part
rating
comes.
is 30, so it's not great.
That's where the stealing part comes.
Do you know how to
fly?
Yeah. Do you know how to fly?
Those are just details. I mean,
If I'm relying on luck, I'm dead.
I mean, I'm sure you guys
We
can figure
cannot-
it out too.
We cannot rely on any of that, so we can only go by relying on conventional means, so like trucks and trains. That's literally our best
Right,
and
right.
probably only option to get there alive.
Well,
So he has time to both study and learn his spell. Both read a book and learn his spell, probably.
Well, I mean, that really depends. I'm sure you guys are not gonna drive just one of you for a whole week. I mean, are you gonna take turns? What are you gonna do?
I don't mind
And besides, truth
Matthew
be told,
driving being.
even if you get to learn that, what's the guarantee that you're gonna be using it? Not to mention that. Well, first of all, you guys owe me a little bit of
Was it-
sanity for the books you found, just a sanity roll. But then once you get to learn the spells, then you're gonna owe me another sanity roll too. All right, so Clyde,
Don't worry, at least you're gonna get some
Clyde, 1d3.
Mythos knowledge.
Matthew, you automatically lose 1 point.
Can you repeat that?
Yep, Clyde will roll a 1d3. Matthew will lose just 1 point.
That's permanent,
Is this-
correct?
Yeah.
So far, yep. Yep. You haven't learned the spell yet. Once you learn the spell, then we're going to roll again. All right. So,
Good news.
what
You
are we
got
doing?
2 points. And that.
Airplane, train, truck.
I mean, is there a train station within a reasonable distance from where the church has been located?
I have the perfect answer
Because-
to that. Roll your luck.
It's a good answer. No.
Then no.
Yeah, that means we're taking the truck. This
Apparently.
trip is gonna take a while.
Yeah. Well, we don't even have an exact location, do we? We just have a general.
Well, I
area.
mean, you're looking for a
Yeah.
monastery in Vermont, which is located in an island.
I mean, that's not helping as much as you think.
So I mean,
Well, have you
either way,
looked at a
we have to
map
go
of
to.
Vermont?
We have to go to. Well, we have to go to Vermont. I mean, and get a map and all that.
I mean, if you look at a map of Vermont, you will see that it's not that difficult to find the place. I mean, you can go to Google Maps right now and look at it, and you will understand why I'm saying that your character wouldn't necessarily have that much problem finding the island, because there's just one island. There's that one island. There's really nothing else. There's no other islands. It's just that one island.
All right. Well, still, let's just take the truck. We got it.
Yeah, let's take the truck.
All right, truck it is.
I'm
Right, so you get on the road and you get going. Go ahead and we're gonna roll luck. We'd said that what it's gonna take you 4 days. Then is that what we agreed?
if we're lucky beyond belief.
Okay, so 5 days then. So then go ahead and roll luck twice per day. See how the trip goes. Who's driving?
I'm driving.
Okay, roll luck.
I mean, technically we can switch every 8 hours.
Would I be able to roll drive auto instead?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So maybe you got a flat tire and you fixed it. Because ultimately, we're not necessarily trying to determine just how badly you get there, but how long it takes you. So, if you took your flat tire, maybe you add another hour to that. So, we're adding, what, 5 days and 1 hour so far. So, that would have been you driving for what? A whole day? So the next day, who's gonna drive?
Yeah. Do you want to take over or should I roll again?
If you're
I mean, if
dri-
you want me to,
If you're driving,
I
then
will,
roll again.
but I think it's better if you do it.
If you're driving,
Yeah,
roll
purely
again.
because my luck is higher. Yeah, something went pop.
Nice. Alright, so you get another flat tire. Go ahead and roll luck again. Go ahead and roll mechanical repair.
Fuck. I'm bad with that one.
Hmm.
Nope. Fortunately,
Nope.
anything could have happened to the truck, whether it is a flat tire and you don't have a spare, or you just don't have the means to fix it, or maybe there was some sort of mechanical issue with the car, but the car is not moving any
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Can I
that
try to roll
it would-
mechanical repair?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright. Yeah.
So, if we look at the map, you guys would have gone 8 hours, so we can go ahead and say that you guys have made it at least to Fremont, maybe. If that, and that's being generous, probably. So,
I mean, if you're close,
what's next?
we can try to fix it again, but with our probability, it might be wiser to. How far away are we from the nearest town?
Well, you are in Fremont, so you are in a town.
Fremont, where?
Let me see what this is. Fremont, I believe this is what, Cleveland? One sec. Fremont. Ohio, sorry. Fremont, Ohio.
Find mechanic?
Yeah. Try it.
All
Let's
right.
go looking
You
for
do.
a mechanic.
I mean, you don't need to roll
Yeah.
spot hidden to find a mechanic. I'm sure you can find a mechanic. The question is how long the mechanic is going to take to fix it and how much is he going to charge you for it. So let's figure it out. All right, so you guys go to the town and you find the local mechanic. The local mechanic sees you come and pushing the car, and he runs out and takes 3 steps, and he's out of breath. I mean, he's pretty big, he's pretty fat. So he sends another guy to go help you, and he helps you, and you guys bring the truck over to him, and he's like, whew, whew. Oh, I was just trying to go help you, but oh man, that truck was heavy. Whew. I mean, I couldn't even make it to the truck. That's how heavy that was. But don't worry, I'm okay. He sticks his hand. You see that his hand is like covered in grease and stuff. He sticks his hands into his pocket, grabs a chicken leg, and takes a bite. He's like, all right. Whew, I feel so much better now. So, what seems to be the problem? Do you need help?
Well,
Well, the
could
car
probably
stop.
use
You could probably use what?
a repair.
Oh, okay.
We don't
So
know
what
what's wrong.
happened? What do you know? Do you know anything about what could have happened to the car? Is the car starting? Does it start? Does it?
Does it?
I don't know. You guys would know that. What happened? What happened to the
When we
truck?
turn,
What happened to the truck? Did you?
not sure, it just started working.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we
Okay,
have been driving for a while, but
let me check. So he goes ahead and go ahead and roll. Who wants to roll luck? Let's see how big or how small the problem is.
I'll let that.
I will.
Perfect.
It's big.
So he says, "Okay, well, apparently, you've blown a few gaskets, so we're gonna have to rebuild the engine." So no problem. We can take care of it. I have a few. I have a few spares. You know, a truck that I can get a spare from. However, rebuilding an engine is not some cheap. I can get it done probably within a day. But it'll cost you. Let me see. Let's see how much it's gonna cost you.
A lot.
He says, "Well, I can rebuild your engine for $179.
Uh,
Have it
You're
ready for you
cutting
by
off.
tomorrow."
can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said I can rebuild your engine for
No,
$179
asking if you can-
and have it ready for you by tomorrow.
Mm,
How much money do you have?
uh, if you're talking about uh, okay, Call of Cthulhu is a bit weird on that one. On the spending part, because it lead to determine how much money you have. You don't just look at the score and go, okay, you have this much money. You go and roll your credit rating. Well spent. Roll your credit rating to see if you have enough finances to buy something. In other words, you can have credit rating of 1 if you roll successfully. You can afford whatever you're trying to buy. But as I said, Call of Cthulhu is a bit weird on that one. It gives you the amount of money you have as in pocket. Like on average, we all investigators receive $60 as the amount of money they have on them at all time. The thing is, it's kind of impossible to tell how much money we actually have. mostly because Call of Cthulhu didn't predict for that.
So,
So do
credit
we
rating?
roll?
I mean,
Yeah, do we roll credit
you
rating,
can, yeah.
or
You can roll credit rating, or
do
if you know that if you already calculated how much money you got and you got that amount on you, then
problem is that it cannot be calculated because the Call of Cthulhu doesn't have a system to predict it.
okay. So go ahead and roll. Go for it.
And I know that because I actually attempted to crunch numbers more than a few times.
All right. So
Uh,
credit rating. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and say that Clyde does have that, but he has it. I mean, on it's gonna be a stretch, meaning that it'll flatten you out. It'll be not just what you have in your pockets, but it'll be like your savings, pretty much.
A hard success. I returned my savings.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't
yeah,
carry
with hard
around in
success,
1926 $179.
I mean, you would have to visit a bank, but you should be able to afford it relatively easily
Yep.
with that save check.
Yeah, you can definitely afford it. And like I said, it's not a matter of affording, it's just a matter that, you know, your savings are going to suffer.
Well, otherwise, we're stuck here. So let's get it done.
We're either way stuck here for a few days until he fixes everything.
It's going to be one day, he said. All right. So he says, "All right. Well, I guess you guys have decided that you want to do it. So that's perfect. You know what? Let's get it on. Let's get it on." So I am going to start working. If you guys want to go get the money, I'll finish up, and probably gonna finish up at some point this evening, and then if you want to come tomorrow morning, you can take the truck. The truck is just gonna stay in my lot. So, but I open in the morning. I open around 9 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, you can take it.
Okay.
All right.
It will have to do.
So he starts working on the truck. What are you guys gonna do until the next day?
Find a motel, I guess.
All right, you guys are gonna be busy. All right, so you find a nearby motel, which happens to be not too far from where you're at, and it's an inn actually. Somebody sees you walking from the inn. The guy that works at the inn, he's outside. He's like, "Oh man, you guys look like you need a room." Did I guess that you guys are coming to get a room?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was working. I told my wife that those magician classes by mail, that they were gonna pay off. But you know what? She said that I was crazy, that I didn't know what I was talking about, that it was just a waste of time, and blah 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 blah. Look who's laughing now, huh? I got her. I'm telling you, women.
I mean,
just...
I haven't seen magic.
What do you mean? That was just a magical moment. I knew exactly what you were doing and what you were needing.
Well, Isn't this
No,
a
I'm
motel?
Well, this is more of an inn, but that's besides the point. You could have been just walking passing this place.
Yeah,
and you
I
could.
guess.
And
What?
you're not wrong.
Yeah, just like that.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
you know very well that I had this, that I was just guessing about what happened, and somehow, I mean, it's okay to be excited about when somebody does a magic trick. It's all right. And
Yeah,
not a
no,
big
that's
deal. It's okay.
that is truly amazing. So how much per room?
Oh, wow. That is the best part, because we charge, and go ahead and roll your luck.
roll luck. Okay.
For a tourist like yourself, that you're visiting the town, and you've been such a great, public here, that you have cheered me so well on my magic trick. I want to say that it's only going to be $3 a night.
Okay, I'll cover the costs for for the evening. We're staying for a
Perfect.
night, so
Perfect. I love it. It's like, all right, so tell me, are you guys just staying for the one night? Are you planning for more?
if nothing, if the mechanic doesn't mess anything up, we should be here,
Oh
be
no,
out of
that
here
mechanic is really
by
good. It's really
tomorrow.
good. I mean, the only time, I've been here in town, and he is very punctual. The only time that he ran a little behind, and that just seems to happen here and there, is whenever he may have a heart attack or something. He seems to be a little too big, and sometimes things happen. But I think he's much better now. I mean, he switched. He was doing a diet of fried vegetables. His wife is my sister, so she was trying to keep him steady on the diet. Feeding him vegetables and whatnot. And they ended up finding out, or at least he figured out, that the vegetables were bad for him. So he started eating more healthy. He switched to bacon and eggs and steaks and burgers. And he's just doing much better now. I think. I mean, he looks a little bit bigger and stronger. So I think he'll be fine now.
Yes, he will be fine.
Yeah.
He will definitely be fine. At the moment the guy is no longer looking, Matthew just going to glance towards Clyde and shake his head. His head silently, like signaling, no, he's not going to. He's not going to be okay.
But and he says, but you know what, guys? I think, I don't know how long did he say that he was gonna take? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes.
Okay, I think you'll be fine, man. I think by tomorrow you'll be ready to go and continue on your trip. I don't see anything that could be wrong with that. I think you're gonna be just fine. But in any case, here's your key. By the way, I want to say a proper welcome to the inn, and I want to let you know that you're not just an any inn. We are. This inn provides a bed and breakfast. This is a bed and breakfast inn. So you're gonna have your bed tonight, and then tomorrow morning when you wake up, we will give you breakfast, and none of that unhealthy stuff that I was talking about. We provide a very healthy meal. So yeah. Actually, it's pretty funny because we try to use all homegrown things. Like I have a cow back at the back. I have a little farm back here, and that's where I get the milk from. We actually get the milk straight from the cow right before we put it on the coffee. So you're gonna be treated.
Alright. I like it.
All right. Well, I feel that I have wasted enough of your time. You guys seem a little tired, and you probably want to go and enjoy yourselves in that bedroom. So here's the key. Best of luck to you. I will see you in the morning.
In the morning.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Anything in particular, or do you wanna skip? Do you wanna go eat? What do you wanna do?
Well, I'd rather skip.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna spend my time reading that book.
All right, no problem. So, all right. So the next day comes up. You wake up with the smell of eggs and bacon. You come out of your room and you see that right at the entrance, this guy has a whole plate full of bacon strips. He has sausage. He has eggs. He has a steak. He has a nice cup of coffee. A whole jar of milk right next to it. That milk looks like it just got out of the cow, like yellowy type milk. How milk actually is. And he says, "Good morning. I see you guys are back. You guys look very rested today. That's good. You guys were tired last night. But you know what? Please feel free to feed yourselves. Ultimately, I'm cooking all this for you because you're the only two guests we have right now. Feel free to eat as much as you want."
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. All right, so you guys eat. You drink the coffee, and you go get the truck. You start heading out to get the truck. Go ahead and roll your luck. One of you. All right. So you wait. It's 9 o'clock, and the shop does not open. $10, the shop does not open. Eventually, the guy from the inn, you see him like yell at you. It's funny because he's wearing an overall, only one of the sides, one of the stripes from the overall, one of the strips is just holding over the shoulder. The other one just falling down. Raggedy shoes. He's got a hat. Nice mullet going on. And he yells at you. Yo! So I just wanted to let you know that my brother-in-law, apparently he's not feeling real well. So he ain't going to be opening the shop today. But he said he's done with your truck, that he'll be by tomorrow. And you guys can take it.
Wait, I thought he said he was gonna leave it outside.
Yeah, the truck's outside, but the key's not. the keys inside the shop. So tomorrow when he comes, you pay him, and you take the truck with you.
Yeah. I guess we'll be spending another night here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks that way. But you know what? Don't worry about it. If you're hungry later, so you're gonna be hungry. Fortunately, we don't do lunch or dinner, but there's diner across the street. You can eat from there. They have very healthy meals too. Um, and we have a great town. I mean, there's lots to do. And he points out to one of the directions, and when you look at it, the town is just one street big, and you know, it's maybe like 2 blocks long. It's just a small library. There's police station.
Yeah.
There's a barber. There's the diner, a general store.
It's a mini town.
Yep. It's like there's lots to do over here. Look how much history we have here. I mean, you can probably spend the whole day at the library and just at the library. Imagine if you were going to do anything else.
What's the innkeeper's name?
His name is Joe.
Joe. Well, Joe, just curious. I never asked. Have you had any issues with the disappearances going on around the country?
Oh yeah.
Or have you heard of anything like locally here?
Yeah, we have some children disappearing. I heard that's been happening everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very literally.
It's terrible. You know what?
Is there
I'm sure.
anyone that you know that maybe would want to talk to us about it?
Well, you're talking to me.
Did one of your kids go missing?
I don't have any kids. My cousin and I we just moved in together, but we haven't had any kids yet.
Oh. Okay. I see.
Yeah. We want to have kids. We're just having a couple of disagreements, and I told her until we figure things out, we weren't gonna have any kids.
Yeah, no. That's smart. It's
Yeah.
practical.
That's good strategy.
Yeah, I know. I told her that I didn't want to be a dad. I just wanted to be an uncle. And she keeps telling me that I'll be a dad no matter what. And I said, no, I don't want to be a dad. I just want to be an uncle.
I get that.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
So I told her, okay, fine. If you're not going to allow me to be an uncle, then we're not going to have kids until I can be uncle.
Yeah. Matthew?
Yes?
Would you, what do you want, what do you want to do?
I mean, there is really not much we can do aside of waiting.
Yeah, we can go check out the local library. I don't know how much help it would be in our current predicament.
I mean, worst case scenario, we're going to find something to occupy us for a few hours.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go there. Let's just hang out at the library.
Yeah, let's go and see what we can find there.
All right. You go to the library. You open the door. You enter. And you see that there's just a bunch of newspapers. There's a couple of books. But the books, the closer you look at them, they seem to be just notebooks. Things that people just have written there. and the librarian looks at you and says like, "Oh, welcome, please come in. This is our library over here. As you can see, we have everything you're looking for. I know you're probably thinking, wow, this place looks so stylish. And yes, you know what? I work really hard to try to keep this library as good, as well equipped and staffed as it is. As you can see back there, my my little brother Johnny, he works here too. He's 8, and he'll be able to hold anything for you while you reach out those books on the top." And I get it. You may be thinking, well, you know what? Maybe you don't have the book I'm looking for. But you know what? I say to that, have some faith. You will find out that we have a lot of coloring books that have been colored by Timmy over there, and I mean, you're gonna be spending hours looking at them. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Somehow, the other day it rained and he didn't leave. He didn't disappear, so it was good.
Did anyone you know disappear?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of people that had disappeared. A lot of kids, but not Timmy. No, he's here. It's just fine, I guess.
Is he very well behaved?
Well behaved. Well, Timmy is. I don't know. Timmy's Timmy. He's kind of strange. And you see Timmy over there. He's sitting down. He's got his finger up his nose, and he's like just rocking himself. And he turns around, and he's got his tongue out, and his face is kind of like a little crooked, looking at you, and his finger's still on his nose. And then he goes back. And he grabs the book. He lifts it up, puts it on his hand, and he goes like, he starts playing like the book is an airplane.
He's a local troublemaker.
And he's like, oh no, he's just fine. He's just too
Yeah.
for this place,
He's no genius over there.
Yeah. So what can I do you for, fellas? What you looking for?
Just browsing, I guess.
Oh well, if you're bored, I mean, you should visit the bathhouse across the street. The ladies in there will give you a special bath if you pay them $20.
Oh, I'm good. I'd rather read, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't even have to worry about any of it because you're technically not related to any of them.
Yeah,
No.
well, that's always a plus.
Hey, see, there you go. You got it all set for you. So yeah. I mean, if you're bored, got too much energy on you, go unload. You'll be fine.
Well, I'll browse. I'll browse the around here first. For
Oh, okay.
Right, so-
Well, on the back we have the special section. We have newspapers. Then we have the notebooks. We have the coloring books, and then up front, my favorite, which is the arts and crafts. And that is things that just Timmy did with some branches and some leaves, and he grabbed a little bit of glue and put it all together, and it looks very interesting. We haven't been able to sell any of them, but if you're interested, we'll be happy to sell them to you.
I'll go look at the newspapers and other things.
All right. All right. So you get over there. You pick up the newspaper, and the newspapers are from all over the place. You know, they're not from the town. You look at the date, and the newspapers are probably for about 3 to 4 years ago. They're fairly old. They have different news. You know, nothing really of relevance.
What about the notebooks?
The notebooks are all coloring books that Timmy has drawn and colored.
I'm gonna look at Matthew and be like, I'm gonna whisper to him so they can hear me. Like, plays the bust.
Yeah. Not really that much to find. I mean, what can we do? Just browse through
Right.
books a bit and leave?
Yeah.
If you didn't find anything useful.
Yeah.
What? Everything's useful there.
Well, in the back section, like, is there an obvious like back office or back room?
No. It's only a bathroom.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, what do you want to either head to the diner or just go back to the inn, or where do you want to? Or do you, is there a train station? I kind of want to get out of here. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not the
Well, I
only
mean,
one.
you can access the truck. I mean, you just cannot start it normally.
What are the chances that every single door and window in that guy's shop is locked?
I don't know. You could probably go check.
See if I don't think I have any skills to help with that.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything related to stealing either.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. No, not really.
You need pick lockpick. What's I gonna say? Pick lockpick.
Yeah, I don't have one of those or a locksmith skill. No.
Yes.
Yeah,
lockpick will be fine.
no, my locksmith is 1.
Mine is not that bad.
Well, I mean, if we're just standing around, maybe we just go by there and check the windows. The windows are unlocked. Maybe we just run in there, grab the keys, and get the heck out of here. Unless you want to just go back to the inn and hunker down. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you just want to be a good Samaritan and wait and pay.
We already paid, I thought.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, we didn't pay?
Nope.
I thought we did.
Wow.
No, he didn't. He told you how much it was gonna be, and you guys didn't have it on you, so you guys had to go to the bank and all that. But no, you're gonna pay him whenever you pick up the vehicle.
Oh, I mean, I could always just leave him the cash.
I mean, if
Okay,
his
good
wife
check.
is there, we might be able to just leave it with her.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
you
think
can do that.
his wife is at the shop. Is his wife at the shop?
I don't know. You're gonna have to go check.
Yeah, I guess let's just go to the shop and maybe try the
Find
back
out.
door.
All right. So you head on to the shop. go ahead and roll your luck.
Both of us rolling, I hope.
There you go.
Ooh.
So the back door is
6 of
open.
50.
The back door is open. Nobody is there. The key, you recognize the key. The key is right up over the desk. There's a desk where they're covered with everything. There's even marks of oil and grease in there. A bunch of papers, an open condom.
Nice.
From the time, probably made out of oh man, I can't remember the name of that animal. Crap. Whatever. So there's not a lot of stuff in there. What do you do?
I guess I'll just drop my money off on his desk.
I mean,
I don't know.
You can
Yeah.
roll. If you're interested in to see what you can find, you can roll spot hidden too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look around. So I won't look around. Never mind.
Let me be complacent in crime and nope.
You guys don't find it. All right, so you grab the key. Are you gonna leave the money then?
Yeah, I'll leave one. Yeah.
All right, you leave the money. You leave. You get in the truck, and off you go. The truck just goes. Just starts standing there. All right, so that day you're not gonna have to roll your luck because you're fine. So for the first day, so the next day, go ahead and roll your luck twice. Whoever's driving.
I mean, I'm driving because I actually have luck.
There you go. All right, so you run out of gas, but you managed to go to a gas station, get some gas, and get it going again. And you keep on going. So go ahead and roll your luck again twice.
What the fuck is up with me and my luck?
Alright. Your battery eventually dies after you shut the car off, but you're able to push it and start it, so it keeps going. And the next day, go ahead and roll your luck again. So it'll be the 5th day.
Yeah, 5th day of
Alright.
journey.
You make it
He
to...
died again.
You make it to... God. Hold on. I'm trying to get control of my computer. My computer wants to control me. You make it to Vermont. Definitely. Now, with that being said, you make it to Vermont, but you make it to Plattsburgh West, which is right next to that island. But the truck pretty much is not running at the moment. Are you gonna walk there, or are you going to? Actually, you can't walk there. You will need to. You'll need to get some sort of boat or something to get you on the island.
I mean, we need to see if there are any fishermen,
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
especially if there are anybody fishing in that area. My apologies. If anybody is sailing around those parts, it's probably them.
Yeah.
All right. So you head on to the port, and at the port, you do see that there's a couple boats with sailors that are working. What do you want to do?
Approach them and ask about potential, actually, if they're. What's the name of the island we're trying to
Grand
go?
Island.
So what again?
What's the name of the island we're trying to get to?
Oh, you're trying to get to the Grand Island, which is the only island over there that's fairly big enough for you to be able to get there. There's a couple of little islands and stuff, but those are. Then nobody will take you there because nobody goes to those. There's really nothing there.
I suggest us go and ask the fishermen to see if anybody is fishing in that area to see if they can give us a ride.
Yeah. No, I agree.
All right.
If there is no one, fuck it.
Very well. You go there, and there's a couple sailors, and the guy's like, "Oh, hey, you're out of towners, aren't you? We're not hiring at the moment."
Something like that. No, we don't need. We're not looking for a job. We're trying to get to. Sorry, what do you say the name of the island was?
Grand Isle.
Grand Island.
Grand Isle.
Oh well.
We're trying to get to Grand Isle. We are curious if there is anybody fishing in that area to
well,
maybe
we are going
get a
there.
ride with him.
We happen to be going there, just not today. We're gonna be going there in. When are we going there, John? Well, I believe we're going there on Saturday. Well, we're going there on Saturday. So today is Thursday. So if you want, you can hitch a ride on Saturday.
It's just fine. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there any place around town that you would recommend for people to stay or just spend some time having fun? Libraries, if you have, would be best.
Well, truth be told, this place can be a little sad at this time of the year. Mainly because it's getting colder now, so the snow is starting to fall, and there's not a whole lot to do here. If I'm gonna be honest with you, most people, they tend to stay inside because it's cold. I mean, if you want to walk around and play on the snow and whatnot, then you can. I mean, there's some things you can do. Probably, you can go visit the police station, see who they arrested lately. You can go to the general store. That's where everybody ends up meeting too. They meet for coffee over there sometimes, or beer, or to buy guns. The general store owner has a gun range, on the back of his store, where he serves beer and bacon while people shoot. I mean, he seems to be very cool. I like him.
I might just go visit that place. I like shooting.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
And
fun. It's definitely fun. Yeah. Definitely
Thank you
fun.
for
I think-
recommendations. And
Yeah,
yeah,
no problem. I think you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Everybody's super nice, super chill. It's such a great town. This town, everybody says that this town is kind of boring, but truthfully, it's not that the town is boring. It's just that this town is for introverted people like us. That we just like to chill, relax. We don't like to go out and about. And
This
like
town
this.
is perfect for those that enjoy slow life.
Exactly.
Then-
Exactly. Yeah.
I think I'd enjoy coming here more often and to rest and maybe even move here one day. That sounds like
If I'm
pleasant
gonna be honest with you,
possibility.
I think we could use more people in this town. This will be amazing if we could just have some more people moving into this town. That'd be fantastic. But yes, by all means,
I can imagine.
yeah,
Yes, once again, thank you and
no
pleasant
problem.
What time Saturday?
Probably around 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to. We'll probably start prepping everything by 6, and then head on over there by 9.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a lot of fun. We like to drink and whatnot aboard, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you guys want to do something, or do you guys want to skip till Saturday?
I mean, I'm pretty certain that our characters would just spend following days just resting and doing very little research
Okay.
or anything else while we're at it. I mean, if I'm mistaken, feel free to correct me.
You're fine.
I cannot really speak for everyone.
Well, so how many days did we drive? 5 total. And I only drove for one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm just so like, how many more days until this book is done? I had 1 week, so
7.
3 more days.
So 3 more days.
So I suppose I'll just read the book and finish for the rest of these 3 days. So Thursday, Friday. So 2 days. So I'll just cut 2 days off, so I'll just have 1 day left on that.
Okay. All right. So,
I don't know if this will ever be useful, but it's always nice to have the option.
Yeah. It's always good to have a trick up your sleeve.
Definitely. All right. So Saturday comes up. You guys wake up, and you arrive at that area. The one sailor says, "Oh, you guys came! Come on, come aboard." It should take us maybe an hour just to be there, so you guys be fine. And the boat
Of course,
starts,
do you need
the ship
do you need
slowly
any help?
starts going. No, we got it. We were actually killing time a little bit because we thought you were coming. But we shall be there, momentarily. And then the ship just goes very slowly, and eventually, after an hour, it just gets there. In the meantime, they just give you. They got bottles of whiskey, whatever they're drinking. He's like, "Did you know that apparently when you're in the water, you can drink as much as you want and nobody can tell if you're drinking? This is wonderful. I love this job."
I don't know if that's true.
I mean, there are other ways to pull it off. Drinking without getting in trouble. And
No, they're
Matthew
not.
would just
You're-
end up
you're
pull
over
out
here,
a
nobody can
flask.
check on you. You're here, nobody can check on you.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
mean,
pull
that's
out the
the.
flask and show that it actually contains that on it is a cross with legitimate information that it actually belongs to that it's a religious object. If you carry a whiskey and something or a moonshine, something like this, they cannot take it away or fine you because it's technically a religious object.
Look, I was just drinking, having fun, and now you're talking about religion. Are you a woman in this, guys? Is that why you're talking about this? Because you're trying to ruin our drinking?
A what?
Are you trying to ruin our drinking? I said.
No. I'm just mentioning one of the tricks I use to avoid getting in trouble.
I'm not getting in any trouble. I was just trying to drink. We're all here, buddies. You should know that.
All buddies here.
Yes. That's Joe over there. He is the one that owns the ship. We are a very safe crew. He says, okay, well, we are arriving now. For sure, we can get onto the island, so you guys are going to have to jump out now. And you guys are going to have to swim there.
Oh, but to swim there.
I know what you're thinking. Oh my goodness, this is going to be dangerous. Oh my goodness, the water's going to be cold. And to that, I have the perfect solution for it. I know you're going to say, wow, this guy is on everything. He thinks about everything. He's such an amazing guy. And to that, I said, stop being a woman. Just jump and do it. Stop crying. See, I helped you.
On the record, we're dead.
Yeah.
I helped you. I knew you needed that little push, so I got you.
No, you don't have any life vests we can buy off of you?
I don't have any what?
Life vests that we can buy off of you?
Rafts. Anything?
Life vest? No. What? This is the 1920s. We only throw those out if somebody's drowning. You look like you can swim. Are you drowning?
Well, I mean, no,
Not
I
yet.
just figured your boat that you'd have a.
I'm confused there. So why don't you just jump and see and find out that it's okay.
Okay. Sure.
Joe used to jump on the water all the time before, and then we used to like pull him up. He liked to do backflips. Excuse me. He liked to do backflips, he said. But, oh yeah, never mind. Those were done during the summer. But still, I think you guys should be okay. You guys will be fine.
Okay.
Right.
See? Being optimistic and
Right,
everything.
yeah.
I like it. I like you. You're my type of person.
Okay, keeper. The guy we're talking to currently, is he the captain of the ship or?
No, he's not the captain. He's maybe like a sailor type thing, you know, like he works at the ship.
Oh. Well. Then, Matt, do you want to go talk to the captain?
Yeah.
And he says, what do you want to talk to the captain for?
We just wanted to thank him for the ride.
The captain is a very busy person.
I mean,
You know.
you guys literally came here for us, so I just wanted to personally thank him.
No, but he's. I'm telling you right now, at this time, the captain has his time of meditation. He doesn't like to be disturbed.
Meditation. Right.
Yeah, he meditates.
Matthew?
Yeah. Wanna get bullshit? Let's go.
Yep.
I mean,
Knock, knock, knock.
and the captain's like, "Go away, I'm busy."
Very good.
I'll be
Knock,
out there
knock, knock.
later. I'm busy right now.
Can I look around for life vests? Because they definitely existed, and
Yeah, they
I'm surprising that it doesn't have them.
They did exist. That doesn't mean they have them, but they did exist.
Well, that's why I want to look around, see if they have them.
Okay, go ahead and roll spot hidden. Alright, you find some life vests around the area where the captain's quarters are. They are used as decoration.
What do you think?
They're using life vests as a decoration.
Yeah, these guys don't catch me as the sharpest tools in the shed.
What am I thinking? That getting on this boat was a mistake.
Yeah. How are we gonna get back? Details. We'll do. I feel like I don't know if they'll. I mean, we could just hang out and just go back to port, and figure it a different way. But I feel like that's. Wait, didn't you say it was like winter?
Yep.
Yeah, no, this is insane.
Yeah, that guy is insane and drunk on a ship,
Yeah, I
on a
wasn't expecting
fishing
that.
vessel.
I kind of thought he was joking about the drinking when he first mentioned it, but he is clearly very serious.
I'd rather not end up dying because his crew doesn't know how to keep themselves functional.
Yeah.
Let's wait until the captain comes out, then we can
Figure
ask
something out.
about.
Maybe they have a raft that we can rent from them, and we can meet them back here in a day or two or something.
Go ahead and roll. Listen. And you hear the captain saying, "Oh, you're a naughty little girl."
Oh, for fuck's sake, the guy is reading porn.
What? What?
He heard the captain
The guy
say, "Oh,
is
you're a
reading
naughty little
porn.
girl."
Oh, that is.
The guy, the captain is a lover of the fine arts.
Ah.
So,
Yeah,
what would you like to do?
We don't see any rafts or nothing on this boat, right?
You have a look.
There's-
I mean, if you want to look, go ahead and roll
I'll
some
look,
spot
yeah.
in.
see. Nope.
Yeah, let's take a peek. Actually, just I need to mark something. Where are you?
Nope,
Yeah, no.
no refs.
I don't know. I think we're. I think we're. I don't think it's a good idea to jump in the water, especially if it's winter. If it was not winter, then I would be okay with just the life vest. But with it being winter,
Yeah, if it was summer, it would be perfectly fine, but
yeah.
it's
Yeah, I mean,
So I
look,
guess we're
what
just
is
gonna
there? What is there to worry about? A little
freezing to
hypothermia,
death.
you'll be fine.
Hypothermia would be not great. I mean, I guess we're
I
just
think
gonna. Yeah.
I'm tempted to just throw that guy off the ship.
I think that's a bad idea when we're on a ship full of his friends.
True.
And the guy comes,
Unfortunately, very true.
and the guy comes
So
and
we're going to
says,
wait for the captain to come out,
"You guys ready?
discuss with him
You
about.
you guys ready to go?"
After we discuss something with the captain,
He said,
we
"No, the
forgot to talk
captain's
about
gonna be there
something
for a day
before.
or two, man. Captain doesn't come out for a couple of days. We normally do the stuff for the captain, and then when we're on our way back, he comes out. But guess what? I think I have a solution for you guys. I know how
Yeah.
concerned you guys were that you didn't want to, you didn't want to jump and get wet because you were gonna get your brand new clothes wet and all that. So I found a rope.
Good question. How many people are on that ship? And how many people are there to see what's happening?
There's 3 people on the ship.
Including captain.
Yeah.
It'd be very obvious that he's missing.
He's like, I found a rope. So
Very.
what we do is we tie the rope to the boat, and then we'll harpoon the other end of the rope to the land. Hopefully we'll hit on a tree or something. And then you can just slide it down.
How many people on that boat are currently sober?
None. Well, you two. You two.
Yeah.
It's like, look, we harpoon it, and you can just slide down the boat. You'll be okay. You just gotta hold on tight, and just slide down. Are you ready? You
Are
look
you
like
ready
you're ready.
to put your life? Are you ready to put your life in hands of a drunk and his friends that probably won't be able to hit the right side of the barn?
Hey. That sounds demeaning. Okay? I am trying to help you here. After all,
Inhale, exhale.
we did help you.
Nothing.
We did help you we're helping you from the bottom of our hearts. We're not charging you. So
We're also not taking any of your resources.
right, that's
But
why
you're
I came
also
in
you're also
with the solution.
you also
for
you didn't get us to the Grand Isle. You got us
Well,
next to it, and then
we
want us
cannot
to
get
swim
close to
through
the
freezing cold
island
water.
because we will beach on the sand, then we won't be able to get out. So I'm telling you, look, we'll get a little closer. We'll tie one end of the rope to the boat, and then we'll harpoon the other end, like against a tree, like something, and then you'll just like slide down the rope, and you'll be fine. You don't seem to trust me. That's the problem here. I think if we can get over that, then you see that my plan is foolproof.
If I was a monkey and could climb like a monkey, then I'd be on board with that plan. But
you don't need to be a monkey. All you just need to do is just grab the rope and go.
But then there's also a question of how do we get back?
Which is something we didn't
we
talk
never
to
said
your
anything
captain
about bringing you back.
Exactly.
I mean, and it's not that we don't want to bring you back, but I mean, how would you get back on the boat? I mean, you will have to wait at least a day or two. Because, we're not going to stay here waiting for you. We're going to go fish and do the things we got to do. Maybe we can stop by on the way back.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't mind waiting for you to finish. No, sorry. We don't need for you guys to wait for us. We will be there. The things we need to do will take a few days.
That's what I'm saying.
But we do need a way to get back on the boat once you come to pick us up.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
Means that
Great
we need to have a way to safely. That means that we need a way to safely get on shore.
Yeah.
Or to summarize it, we need something that would allow us to get on shore, then get back on the
gator
boat once we're finished there. Do you have a raft or some sort?
No, but you can probably build one with all the trees in there too. I mean, you guys look like you mean business. Besides,
Build
didn't
a
you say
raft.
you're going into a building in there or something? I'm sure they got food.
Let's just do it, Matthew. We'll find a way off the island.
I mean,
Yeah, let's.
what's next? You're gonna tell me to bring you there. You're gonna take me to get you there. You're gonna tell me then to go and slide for you, and then you're gonna tell me to walk for you and eat for you. You want me to chew your food for you too?
I mean, if we die, if for some reason you guys are going to be on the only ones responsible for us dying, for not providing us
Why would you die
for technically
walking?
not providing us with a way to come back safely or get off the ship safely.
I think
But
you're
semantics,
exaggerating. I
right?
mean, we've
Small
done this
details.
several times. We've done this several
Right.
times. Yeah, no, I want to say that. What? He looks at the other sailor.
Keeper.
and says, Matthew.
Keeper, I call it bullshit.
He looks at the other sailor and says, Matthew, what do you think? I mean, what, 45% of the time works every time. I think you guys are going to be okay. Those are the best odds ever. I mean, 45 works every time. You guys ready? He says. Are we doing this?
Yeah.
There you go. See, someone's got some guts here. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, I am so excited for you guys. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting since I was doing it the last time, which we did it 3 months ago, and it was just fine.
Yeah, but the water wasn't freezing.
Well, it was a little warmer, but the water didn't have anything to do. The person just slid all the way over there. Made it. The person never touched the water.
How about you show us how it's done?
Well, no, because then I can't come back, and I gotta work over here on the boat.
Of course you can. There's still going to be a rope connecting.
No,
there's
because
still going
the
to be
rope-
a rope or a chain that
the-
you're connecting that you use to connect the boat to the shore.
The rope
You will
goes
still
down,
have
so kind
plenty
of gravity
of-
slides you down there. You don't, you don't have to climb all the way over there. You just gotta hold yourself, and the gravity allows you to go there. But then you will have to climb back if you want to come back. I'm not telling you to climb back. I'm
Wait,
telling you to just
Keeper,
go.
Keeper,
Yeah.
is he talking about us climbing from the rope into the water?
No. He's talking about having a rope where you tie it in a high spot and then you harpoon it to a lower spot so you can just slide on the rope.
To land.
Yep.
Okay. If we die, we're coming back as ghosts to haunt this place. Well, to haunt this ship.
Yeah.
Well, he says that's fine. It's not my ship, so I mean, technically we can use more hands working here. So please do come back if something happens to you. I'm sure the captain will love you working on the ship. I know that I could use the help.
Let's get this going.
You want a drink before you go?
No. I think I need all of my ambitions.
Brain cells.
I mean, I got some. We got some bourbon.
I'll take a bottle for the road. How about that?
Sure, yeah. Here we go. He gives it to you. He's like, all right. He says, okay, well, here we are. Who's going first?
I suppose I will.
All right, so you just grab this thing. He gives you a piece of iron that he puts over the rope. He says, you just grab with both hands and you don't let go. And you're gonna catch a little speed, and then once you get there, before you hit the tree, then you let go. That way you don't hit the tree, and you just fall in the sand. If you let go, you're gonna fall in the water. So don't let go too soon. Just let go whenever you just get there. Remember, water bad, sand good. If you fall in the water, you're not going to be able to grab that rope again. So don't try to grab the rope. You might as well just start swimming to the shore.
Yeah.
You get that? Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still down. Let's do a countdown here. 1, 2, 3. He says, and you go ahead and roll your dexterity, and you're gonna go do it.
Fuck. I can't push that even, can I?
You grab the rope. Well, hold on. I'm gonna be nice to you. You grab it, and the moment you grab it, you kind of slip, and that thing that they gave you falls in the water. And he said, "What are you doing, man? You were supposed to jump and go. You can't just let go of it. If you let go, it falls."
I got a little jittery. Give me a second. Let me warm up my hands. You got like chalk or something?
Chalk? No, I don't have
Yeah.
chalk.
Yeah.
All right.
So, right.
Hold on. You go warm your hands. Let your friend here do it. And he's like, okay, so here's yours. Just put it up there and you slide down. Go ahead and do it. Go.
Okay, you said dexterity. This is gonna be bad. Okay. I made it.
All right, so
Somewhat.
he just goes on the rope and he's like, woohoo! Wee-hee! I got it! And the guy's like, "Yeah, don't let go, don't let go." And then you get into the area where the sand is. He's like, "All right, let's go, let go, let go. The tree's coming, let go." And you let go, and you plummet on the sand, and you're fine. And you're like, "Yeah, I made it." So he turns around.
I'm alive!
He turns around and he looks at you, Clyde. He says, "See, that's what you're supposed to do. See, he can do it. He did it. You can do it too. Just don't let go this time. You just hold on. All right, go ahead and try again."
Jesus Christ.
And this time around, you just go and you just splash on the water. And the guy's like, all right, hold on, let me throw you a life preserver. And he throws it on the water. He's like, I got an idea. I'm gonna help you out. I know you're wondering right now how I'm gonna make it to the shore when my friend is there, and I cannot seem to be able to leave the boat. And he's like, "But don't worry, I got you. I've been thinking about this all day. It is a fantastic idea."
It's not gonna launch the life preserver rope with the harpoon.
He's like, "It's okay. Hold on. Here goes." And he goes ahead. He cuts the rope, and the rope falls in the water. He's like, "All right, grab the rope, and now your friend can pull you from the shore. You'll be okay."
I mean, I could just pull myself, but yeah, thanks. I guess. Hurry up. Or
And he makes like a signal to you, Matthew. You start pulling on the rope to pull him. So Matthew, go ahead and roll your strength.
This is gonna be bad. This guy is not designed for that.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're just being modest. Matthew's like, "Okay, I got you, man. Don't worry." He's just pulling him. And
Just like Olympic style.
yeah, Clyde, so go ahead and roll your Constitution, because obviously you're the cold of the water. It's gonna start
Jesus
getting
Christ.
you. Go ahead and roll 1d2. Alright, you lose 1 point of health. So by the time you come out, obviously you're freezing. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna walk around with those clothes on? What's the plan?
Well, I have a waterproof blanket, but I don't have. Do you have any matches or anything?
I have a lighter,
Yeah, that'll work.
and if there is any dry wood, we can definitely make use of those to create some
I mean, you can
to
probably
create a
find
fire
some dry
to, keep-
wood.
to warm up and. What?
Yeah, I get.
You can probably find some dry wood. So if you roll spy.
Yeah, I'd say let's find something to build a fire.
All right, there you go.
Let's.
Well, there now.
So you
now
go ahead, you
nail on
find
my-
the wood, and now roll mechanical repair, and you'll start a fire.
Mechanical repair.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of in order for you to come up with a fire. We don't have a skill called make a fire.
I mean, you don't really
I
need
think
to
it's
sit the light. It's a
survival.
lighter though.
Oh, okay. So if you have a
Just-
lighter, you have a lighter. That's fine. All right. So you start the
I
fire.
always have my characters prepare a source of fire
All right. So you
to
start
have
the
on
fire.
hand.
The fire goes, and it starts warming you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap myself in my waterproof blanket. Just try to dry myself off as I
Go
can.
ahead and roll a 1d4. Takes you 3 hours, but you warm up, and then your clothes dry up too.
Okay. About now, what time is it? If we left at 9, we probably dicked around on the boat for 2 hours.
Yeah,
So it's probably like 4 in the afternoon.
11. So it's
I
about 2
think it's
o'clock.
close to noon.
About 2 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, so the island
Well-
is fairly big. Go ahead and roll spot hit. See if we can see the monastery from there. Yep. All right, so when you look at the distance, I mean, it's quite a ways away. Probably about a mile away. But you see a monastery. You see it over there in the middle of the island.
No, it's this direction.
It's gigantic. So, what are you guys doing? Are you guys heading towards the monastery?
Does the monastery look like it's like secure, like from the elements? More, as I'm more concerned about the elements. Does it look like it? Does it have like open? Is it just like a wide open building, or is it like what are we dealing with here? Doors
The
and windows?
monastery seems to be like in the middle of the island, you know, and it's sort of a gigantic old building. So
I guess anything will be better. Matthew, do you want to just walk there, or do you want to look around first? We probably only got a couple more hours of sunlight before we have to start making a fire.
Go there. We do need the shelter, and even if it's a place that we plan to investigate, honestly, I highly doubt that we will have to worry about anything too insane over there. So we might as well get some use out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just head that direction. Keep an eye out for some stuff. Maybe collect some wood on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should make things manageable, if nothing else.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll have my waterproof blanket and I'll just like put a bunch of like dry leaves and wood and stuff on our way towards the monastery just to wrap it up, just to drag it behind us, so we just have like a pile of wood and stuff to keep us warm overnight.
all right. All right, so you guys start heading there, and you know the monastery is over there in front of you. The doors, it's got a set of double doors that are closed. They seem to be super heavy and they're really big. So go ahead, both of you roll strength to try to open that door. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, no, the door doesn't budge at all.
Maybe maybe there's a window cracked.
I mean, technically, nothing is saying that we need to. Sorry. Nothing states that we cannot try again. This isn't really a situation where we have to stop ourselves.
Yeah,
We
that's
can
true.
push
I'm
again.
gonna just go do a couple push-ups, pump myself up, and get ready.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and try again. This time, go ahead and do it on hard.
Damn it.
We hate you.
Oh, I'm so freaking close.
17 out of 75? What? I mean, 75 out of 17. What do you mean so freaking close? Okay. But yeah, Clyde was close. So, what's the plan here?
Well. Oh, damn, I do have matches. Oh, okay, well. Okay, sorry, I was just looking through my bag. What kind of doors are they?
They're wooden doors.
Are they like what kind of like are they screwed in
Yes.
like on hinges?
They're on hinges. They're very, very heavy, very, very thick.
Yeah. So my hand drill is not gonna low hand drill is not gonna loosen up those. What about the windows? Are there windows around the building, or
There
is
are
it just like
windows.
all
The
blocked?
windows, because this is a monastery, they're a little bit higher than your typical regular height. They're probably, I want to say, 7 to 8 feet up high, and they're not clear windows. They're kind of like the painted glass, kind of like that you can find in churches.
Do they look like they crack open, or are they pretty much
You
set there?
said that the monastery has been abandoned since 1700s.
Yep.
That's over 200 years of being abandoned. That means there will be holes in the walls. A lot of windows will not be full anymore.
No, somehow they
Theory.
are. Somehow, believe it or not, they are all in great shape.
Maybe it's not as deserted. Maybe it's not as deserted as we thought, or as people thought. Is the
Maybe.
door locked, or is it just heavy?
No, it's just heavy.
Let's go take a look around.
Yeah.
Maybe
there's a back
we
door.
can then. Yeah, maybe there is another way in.
Yeah. Is there like a cellar or something?
Uh, mm, nah, not really.
Any back entrances or anything like that?
You can go check. I mean, go ahead and roll spot hidden. See if you see it.
The second.
All right, you find
I don't
a
know if they have
hole in the wall.
like a hidden entrance.
You find a hole in the wall that, if you crouch, it'll allow you to go in.
Oh, that's, I guess.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I'll go grab my blanket with all the wood. We can just kind of pass it through, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you go in. When you go in, you see that the place is definitely not very well taken care of.
I mean, it was abandoned for over 200. Guys,
Yeah.
can
The
I please take
windows
a
and door are
second
in
break?
condition.
I mean, the windows are fine. Everything else is not that is not well taken care of. It's just that everything just seems to be covered in spider webs and dusty, but it's not broken. There's nothing really that is broken. And the funny thing is that when you go and you check the material that things are made of, the things, they seem to be in particularly great shape.
As if it hasn't aged a day, just covered in dust.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the room that like stands out, like being in the monastery? Like, is there like a main area, like a podium or something?
No, not really. However, there is a set of stairs that head down.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, My Discord just
So,
crashed. As soon as you said however, it crashed.
Oh,
and
sorry.
mine,
So
and
there
I
is a
have a bit
set.
of trouble with hearing you,
Yeah,
so
there is a set of
from
stairs
time to
that go
time.
down. That's what I said.
A set of stairs going down.
Yep.
Is that behind? Is that like? Oh, so where is the door that we bypassed? Is it like
You
closer
didn't
to the door?
bypass the door. Well, yeah. I mean, you didn't bypass the door. You just found a hole in the wall from a crack that was broken, and you crouched, and then you went in. And,
Yeah. Well, I'm just.
And then when you go in, you look around, and then you see that in the middle of the room, like right in the middle of the whole place, there's a set of stairs, metallic stairs that just seems to go down.
Want to check it out?
Sure, why not? In for the penny, in for the pound, as they say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you continue heading down, you go down for quite a while, and
Like minutes or hours?
I want to say probably about a good 20, 25 minutes of going downstairs. You get to an area. Go ahead and roll listen.
Roll what?
Listen. All right.
No, we hear nothing.
Yeah, you guys have some great ears. So the area where you got is kind of flat. I mean, there's no more stairs going down. There's some blue light illuminating somewhat of the door of the area. However, the light is not super bright. It's somewhat dim. Go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Oh, come on. Can I push?
Sure, go ahead.
No, it's
All right. So you see a bunch of boxes, a bunch of different things, and there's something that seems to be covered with a huge piece of cloth that could very well be a boat sail.
A boat sail?
Yeah, boat sail.
Is there water or
The
is it?
sail from a boat seems to have it seems to be just the sail, just the cloth, not necessarily the whole contraption.
Okay, just. What the hell is that doing?
What do you guys
no
do?
idea.
What do you guys do?
What's beneath that spot?
Well, you're gonna have to figure it out because when you roll spot hidden. Oh yeah, you did pass it. Okay. You can spot some hair. What looks like it's some hair. You want to roll listen again?
Try.
All right. You start hearing a little bit of noise, almost as if some heavy breathing, and eventually you hear
Like a pig snort?
yeah.
How far away is that from us? Like just down the hall, or?
That thing is about 50 feet away. Now, when you look at it, or him, or whatever it is, he, he seems to be laying down, or it seems to be laying down, not facing towards you, facing so the back is towards you. However, when you look at it at 50 feet away, he seems to have the same size as if you were seeing somebody laying down right in front of you, like at your feet.
It's the size of a person, you said?
Right. So if a person was laying in front of you, that's
Yeah.
how big he looks like at 50 feet away.
Oh, so it's ginormous. Oh, great.
And I'm guessing you didn't bring any explosives.
No, I didn't think of it. You're lucky I brought matches. I didn't even think I did that. Are there any other pathways around this thing, or is it just like a straight corridor within metal?
Well, when you start looking around, also on the blue lights, you realize that everything, the ceiling, the walls, and everything, it seems to be cut in different angles. It's almost like everything seems to be cut at a certain angle that goes against another angle, and everything is just different angles. Almost as almost as different pulses of cuts. When you look at the very distance past this ginormous creature, you see that there seems to be something over there, some sort of hole in reality that seems to be there. Very, very tiny hole. Go ahead and roll. Oh, well, actually, if you roll listen, you also would have heard that there's whispers from voices from children, and also a sort of melody going on too. But the whispers from the children will be probably telling you something like, "Help us. Help us. Be careful. Help us. Help."
Oh, okay. Matthew, I think we're in the right spot.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said I think we're in the right spot.
Yeah, we're definitely in the spot.
What do you think about that creature up there? I'll point
There
it out
is
for
something weird here.
What? Something weird.
I mean,
you. I think it's
about
asleep.
yeah, it's obviously asleep, but wait, is it looking towards us or away from us?
Wait,
Is it turned towards or away from us?
Away.
How is it sleeping? Away.
It's not looking.
back.
It's not facing towards you. It's facing towards the opposite side. So the thing's back is towards you.
That's not how someone one that's how you sleep when you want to prevent something from coming out. How do children sound?
Oh, there's just whispers. However, if you try to concentrate into looking at the whole in reality, you see that the whole in reality kind of pulsates. It pulses, and when it pulses, it opens up a little bit and it closes, and it opens up a little bit and it closes.
And that's the thing that's emitting the light.
That thing is emitting maybe the sound, like the hymn.
Oh. Get closer.
Fuck me. We're in a bit of a annoying situation.
Yeah.
If I was to, I hate metagaming, but metagaming is needed to solve this relatively easily. The garb, the clothes of the creature. How does it look?
Oh, you can't see the
Does
clothes
it
of
look
the
like-
creature because he is covered with that boat's sail that he's using as a blanket.
I mean, it is sleeping right now.
He seems to be
So,
sleeping.
yeah.
Definitely seems to be sleeping.
That might allow us to get closer.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, this
I said that might allow us to get a little closer.
it would definitely give us an opportunity to get closer. Okay. I have two possibilities that I'm thinking about. Neither one is good. What do we
Okay.
want to hear first?
I guess the most bad one.
Okay. Put it simple. If I'm not mistaken, of course. That thing isn't there to prevent things from getting to the gateway from the outside. It's to prevent something from getting through the gate from the inside. Or in simple terms, it's a guardian. Other possibility is that other possibility, we both know what it is. The other possibility is that it's there to make sure that portals remains open and that it opens ultimately.
Yeah.
Another option is good.
Well,
Which one do you want to gamble on?
either way, it's going to be hostile towards us, you think?
Either way, it's going to be hostile towards us. There is no way in hell it's going to be friendly.
What? Why not?
Well, do we want to shut down that portal, or do we want to go through that portal? Because if we want to go through the portal, maybe it'll know our intentions and allow us to.
I mean, if it's there as to prevent things from going through the portal, maybe. But I'm not confident in that.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'd say I'd start moving a touch closer. I'm still gonna try and stay probably like 35 feet from it. Like on the way, I'm just gonna see, are there any like branching hallways off of this, or is it still just straight through?
Just one room, one hallway.
Yeah.
There's no branch in anything. This is just one gigantic room.
When I get the 15, 20 feet closer, do I see anything else from the room, or?
When you get closer, you can clearly see a lot better the hole, which it seems to be opening even bigger now. The closer you get, the bigger it seems to open. Although it doesn't allow you to see anything inside, mainly because it's got this sort of mirroring type thing, that you can just see yourself. But you can obviously hear a lot clearer the hymn. Go ahead and roll stealth.
I think it has a bit more points in.
All right. So you roll stealth and you manage not to wake up the giant. So, what is the plan?
Is there anything else in this room now that we're like?
Nope.
Anything else other
Nope,
than just these two things? Just the big giant.
It's just
orb?
a big giant hole, and when it opens and it pulses, the whole room just pulses. The blue light from every single area of the room just pulses along with the hole.
Are there any of those like symbols that it talked about in the book on the walls?
No, there's no symbols. There's just cut angles, different cut angles on the walls.
God. Well, Matthew, I think we need to jump through this hole. If I'm wrong and we don't make it, it's been nice knowing you.
I mean, if whatever's on the other side is feeding on the innocence, I highly doubt that we will fit his tastes.
Yeah. well said. Well said.
We're as sinners as one can be a sinner.
Yes.
So let's see if we can ruin someone's lunch.
All right. So are you guys going through?
Yeah. Yeah. With that badass one-liner.
Okay.
I don't even know why I said it.
The moment that you go through, you see this gigantic alien creature. Go ahead and roll your sanity, please. And this creature, by the way, is very ancient, very evil, and very vague too. So you will roll a 1d10 each of you. You are in a completely different dimension that is not Earth. Everything just seems to be completely impossible. You see
E10.
you see things that are in angles that are just things that make no sense to you. People are not 3D anymore. They seem to be like square and in triangles and things like that. You see the children.
I'm going to pull out the. I'm going to pull out the flask
No, you're
of
not.
the.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Mm-mm. So you see all this stuff. You see the children that they seem to be there. They're all there, and the creature just seems to be grabbing the children one by one, and with its hands, which he's got some alien's hands, he pulls a little bit from their soul, their innocence, and continue consuming it. And when that happens, the children just goes away crying, and every time they stop crying and they kind of come back, he grabs another child and he pulls a little bit more of that soul and eats it. It's almost as if the children just keep recharging that innocence that continue feeding him. Long story short is that you guys are going to inherit a couple phobias out of this. You are going to make it back. He sees you. When he sees you, he's going to throw you back out of a hole because you're not innocent. You're not good to him. He throws you back. However, when he throws you back, let me see 1 second. Where's my room? Oh. Clyde, due to what you've seen, you have lost the ability to speak.
Awesome. For how long?
Permanently?
So far, permanently, unless you seek help, and it may take, I don't know, probably years for you to recover that, because you're going to have to end up recovering, what, 7 points worth of sanity to regain that. And you, let me see. Okay, you pretty much are completely terrified of children. You cannot be anywhere where there's children. The moment that you see a child, you just feel so scared, not because of what the child is going to do to you, but whatever can happen to the child, that you just go berserk and you just start attacking everybody you see to try to defend that child.
That's.
And that will be the end of the session tonight.
Yay. Surprisingly, we did not go completely insane.